Hi, good morning everyone. This is JP Thong. I'm now in Kechara Forest Retreat in Malaysia, and today is day 29th of Mindful Morning Meditation. How is everyone doing today? Again, as we're waiting for everyone to tune in, we can do a little bit of stretching. Yep, do a bit of stretching and get yourself prepared. Because today's single-pointed meditation is going to be 25 minutes. So yes, so do stretch a little bit more so that you won't get pins and needles. Hi, good morning everyone. Christina, good morning. Hi, Corinne, Annette, good morning. Vivacella. King Hoy, hi, Natasha. So do a bit of stretching. Hi, Yiling, thank you for tuning in. Hi, David. No worries, you can always watch the video if you've missed. Hi, May, good morning. Dr. Hank. Like I said, today is the first day of our 25-minute single-pointed meditation. So I'm very, very excited that we have come so far. And this is the beginning of the real work on controlling our mind. So yeah, so we've graduated to the intermediate level. So congratulations. Hi, Wei Ting. Morning. Hi, Sophia. We wait for a few more seconds and then we shall start very soon. So get your cushions ready, get your seat ready. If you would like to try sitting on a chair, you can do so. Or if you'd like to try sitting on the floor, you can do so. But always remember, if it's on the floor, you have a cushion so that you can actually lift up your buttocks area and so that you can sit more erect, and that will help you much better. Hi, morning, Peg, Glenn. Hi, Nancy, good morning. Okay, I think we're almost there. So we're going to start with, if everyone's ready, we're going to start with the 9-round breathing meditation. All right, and here we go. So left hand out, thumb down, wrap your thumb, put your fist under your armpit, right hand on your left nostril, slowly breathe in the white healing light. Breathe out. All the way. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your time. Change hands. Right hand out, thumb down. Wrap your thumb, put your fist under your armpit. Left hand on your right nostril, breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Both palms, both palms on your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe in. And out. And breathe in. And out. Okay, and we're done. Hi Sumei, 早上好. Hi Lai Heng. Okay, for those of you who just tuned in, we just finished the 9-round breathing meditation, and we will get ready with our first day of the 25-minute single point meditation. So now it's already 25 minutes, so do get very comfortable and sit in the correct position so that you don't feel the aches and pains and the pins and needles. So do adjust yourself now, and we shall start shortly. Excuse me. Okay, so if everyone is ready, we are going to start. Okay, so we're going to start with the single point meditation. Again, rock forwards and backward until you find your center, and then stop. And hands in position, chin down. And we'll start. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And out. Take your time. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in the white light and let it heal your entire body. And when you breathe out the dark smoke, carrying out all the worries, the stress, the anxiety, the boredom. And breathe in. And out. Fill your entire body with the white healing light that is full of oxygen, love and compassion. Every single cell of your body is tingling in this white healing light. You're now totally relaxed and focusing on the nostril area. You're now very relaxed. Your entire attention is now on your nostril area. No worries, no stress, very calm and relaxed. Bring your attention to your nostril area. And 3, 2, 1. Yes, and we're done. So how does everyone feel? Do share with me how this 25 minutes felt for you all. As you're typing, I will be sharing with you all what I wrote for my gratitude. Yesterday I wrote, I'm grateful for Dettol sprays. Dettol is a disinfectant spray. Number 2, I'm grateful for being able to calm my mind. And number 3, I'm grateful for the coffee tree that is flowering. Yeah, recently we planted some coffee tree, and yeah, these are the Arabica coffee. And yeah, so I planted it around this camping area, and they're finally flowering, and there are lots of coffee fruits. So it's very nice. And the flower is very, very fragrant. You can smell it in the morning as you walk past. So it's wonderful. So how does everyone feel today? How was the meditation for you all? Hi, Pastor Antoinette. Hi, Jeannie. Morning. May, Wubi. Hi, Lily. Are you guys typing? Because I'm not receiving any sharing. Oh, there you go, Natasha. Meditation, the thoughts came, but much more relaxed today. No pins or needles. Yes, that's great. And Natasha, did you find it easier now that we are doing the 25 minutes? Corinne, relaxing. There were some thoughts, managed to focus back. That's great, Corinne. Kotlen, good, refreshed, but felt a bit longer. Had a bit of focusing issues, but managed to bring back several times. It's fine as we are, because today is the first day of the 25 minutes. So again, the body will start to have a little bit of reaction, but it's fine. The key here is to focus back on the nostril area. And Yiling says, today it felt a little like time stood still but went fast. Oh, that's good. That's good. Which means that your focus, your focus was predominantly here, and then I guess you were having less thoughts arising. There's no right, no wrong way to do this. Anytime when a thought arises or an emotion arises, or an ache or itch somewhere, it's okay. Just watch it and come back here. Yeah, so that's great. Vivacella. Calming though, there's a lot of disturbances and thoughts that came through. Still able to pull my concentration back. Yes, it's fine, Vivacella. That is normal. Okay, what we're going through, I had a lot of thoughts coming up, a lot, especially today. So that's fine. Just watch it and then come back here. Watch it and come back here. I had thoughts almost every few seconds. So today was, yeah, a lot of things arising internally for me. Sharon says, feeling zen, wonderful. Christina, I shifted a bit during my meditation. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, as long as you know, you feel comfortable so that you can focus on your nostril. It's fine. Lady says, a bit of pins and needles, but it's tolerable. Tingling feeling felt by the second half, very soothing. Great. Mei Lim, more thoughts today, but managed to focus back. And Lai Hing says, seems very quick today. Getting more used to sitting, very relaxed. Oh, wonderful. So I guess, Lai Hing, you're sitting on the chair, right? So if that works better for you, then do that. Yeah? Hannah, yeah, me too. A lot of thoughts come out today. Yeah, so it's fine. Calming, some distraction due to stomach discomfort, but able to focus back to breathing. Yeah, that's all that is fine. So today's, because this is the first day, and the 25 mark is usually a bit of a challenge because you're now reaching the intermediate level already. So there will be more thoughts arising, and I think late in the middle to later part of the week, you'll see more emotions arising as our mind starts to calm down. Even for a longer period, more things will arise for us. Yeah. So again, it's okay because we've now learned to not hold on to it, not even put energy to it, but to focus back on the nostril area. And that's the key here. Morning, Kirsten. Yes, I see you. Good morning. Cochlean, gratitude, able to listen to Pastor Tat Ming's sharing yesterday for the 8th precepts, able to procure groceries and participate in this meditation. Wonderful. Natasha, gratitude, grateful that I didn't have laundry to get done. Okay. Grateful that it rained today lightly as we have a roof leak requiring repair. Okay. So I hope you can repair that. Grateful to find a repairman to assist relatively quick considering lockdown. Oh, wonderful. Jacinta, feeling a bit sluggish, managing still like a bit longer. Grateful for a cool morning, my blanket and a quiet place to meditate. Having children around is not a joke. It's very true. Well, you can lock yourself in the room for an hour, and that will be your space. Dr. Hank, slightly more mind control needed today. Just focus on breathing and let the thought go. Yes. So that is basically the key, right? It will, as we progress, you will see, again, as I keep reminding you all, there will be a lot of thoughts arising. Some of us more, some of us less. No right, no wrong. Today I had an onslaught of thoughts coming up, and it's fine. And a lot of latent memories were coming up again. So again, that is what happens when we calm the mind. So all that is well. Do continue writing. I will continue to read out your comments shortly. Now, I will continue with Yiman's questions from yesterday. And if you do have any questions from any of my episodes, feel free to write in the comments and I will answer them. All right, so here, where is this? Okay, Yiman asks, regarding emotional baggage that you talked about a few days ago, yes. A, is the approach on how to let go of emotional baggage shared by you, that is focusing on intention to heal, revisiting the baggage situation, understanding how it arises, letting go, part of the contemplative meditation process? Yes, it is. In order for us to do the contemplation meditation, first of all, it will be advisable to have a good grasp of the mind. So now that we are at the intermediate level, which is 25 minutes, we already have a much better control as compared to when we first started. Now that we have a slightly better control of our mind, that's where every day you notice that I will share a little bit with you all on how the mind works. And I've already gotten you started to think deeper about our mind and how we perceive people and situations, and also how we always have a choice to react this way or that way. So understanding how emotions arise and all that. Now, with a little bit of knowledge that I've been sharing with you all for the past 4 weeks, when you have a better grasp of that, that's where I will guide you to focus on certain matters, like maybe I say love. Yeah. So I will walk you through looking at love from different aspects, and then how that relates to you and to certain people in your lives. And from that, you can actually start working on whatever it is that you need to work on to let go, and or to further investigate that certain part of your mind. So definitely the knowledge needs to be there first before you go in to start dissecting and understanding the core, the crux of the matter. The crux of the matter. Yes, so definitely it is part of the contemplative meditation. All right, so I hope that clarifies. B, you said the intention should be sincerely want to heal. So What if there is some people who is not aware that they need healing for their emotional baggage? What can we do to help them? There's nothing we can do to help them. We can say things when we share, but not direct at them, because if people are not ready to want any sort of help, and we kind of intrude, and we intrude and we insist, it will backfire, because some people just don't want it at that time. So what's best is to heal yourself first, and as you heal yourself, and the person who would experience a change in you, okay, how much change, it all depends on the person. Yeah, so if you change enough, you will definitely, people around you will definitely experience it, and they will be more susceptible to hearing what you've got to say. Even you can, sometimes, just, it's like a by the way, you can actually share your transformation journey, if you like, without imposing on them. It's just a matter of conversation, so that it doesn't feel, so that they don't feel threatened by us saying, oh, you should do this. So so we've got to be very skillful here. Yeah. So with all the intention, what works is definitely, so in a nutshell, what I'm saying is, change yourself first, heal yourself first. Yeah, heal yourself first, and then after you've healed as you're healing yourself, up to a certain level, you will inspire others who want to hear from you how you do it. Yeah, that's my point. Okay, before we continue, I think there are a lot of messages coming in. Let me see. Okay, Christina. Great gratitude. Grateful for a good start for the day with a good PT to sweat it out, followed by meditation, and followed by acupuncture right after. Wow, sounds very healthy. Ben, I feel numbness and can get many thoughts come out, but it passes by with my mind watching them to the end of 25 minutes. Yes, that's fine. Just watch them and come back to the nostril area. Yiling, I find that it's easy for me to meditate at the end of the day when no thoughts preoccupying for the day. No right, no wrong. No right, no wrong, Yiling. There are certain days where there'll be more thoughts and emotions come in, and certain days that there are hardly any. No right, no wrong. Try not to focus on, try not to condition ourselves or put ourselves in a box saying that, okay, if I don't have things to do for the day, then automatically it will mean that I will have less thoughts. It may happen, but sometimes as we meditate longer, just because we don't have anything to do for the rest of the day, you will notice that a lot of past memories will arise, and a lot of other emotions will start to arise. Yeah, so have an open mind, work with an open mind. Whatever comes, just watch it and go back to the nostril. All right, okay. So Lai Hing, grateful for antihistamine. Okay, rolled oats and consciousness. Grateful for consciousness. Would you like to share with me what you mean by that? Lai Hing. And Dr. Hank, grateful to stay in a quiet and safe housing area. Grateful to have supportive community. Always provide with useful information during MCO. Yes, that's wonderful. Hi Andrew, good morning. And Kirsten, I see you again, Kirsten. Grateful that my kids are safe, happy and healthy. Grateful that the divine always send the right people to help in whatever challenges I face. Grateful that I got a new business partner that is patient and tolerate my demanding temper sometimes. Okay. Sharon, grateful that the largest hole in the ozone layer is finally closed. Yes, it is wonderful how Mother Nature works, and grateful to have loved and lost. Yes. May, grateful for having supportive neighbors and not having to go to office today. That's wonderful. Waiting says, grateful to have a volunteer who can still connect via online to work. Grateful to have limbs Grateful to complete the 20-minute mark of meditation session. 25 minutes today. Yeah, it's 25, so well done. Hi Jace, thank you for tuning in. Do continue to write and share with me your thoughts, and I will continue with Yiman's questions. If you do have any questions, do write in the comment. Okay, C. When should we deal and let go of the emotional baggages, especially the subtle ones? Is it as and when certain emotion arises, or we choose a time when we're ready to revisit one emotional baggage at a time? While there's no hard and fast rule how or when you should deal with your emotional baggage. That is why when we do meditation, I feel that it's the best time. Or when you sit on the sofa in the middle of the day, relaxing, and emotions or thoughts of from your past will arise, and I feel that will be the best time. That will be the best time to really look into it and see where that's coming from. Yeah, we can only have more clarity, and we can only how would I say give it that medicine of learning to truly let go. Letting go is not forgetting it. You'll never forget it. You will never forget it. It's really understanding how it is beneficial to let go, and that understanding deep down that whatever has happened in the past has happened. It's just that we were in a condition and in a time and space that we experience what we experience. And the reason why we're not letting go is because we chose to react a certain way due to wrong experiences, and then thus wrong perception arose from there. Because of the wrong perception, then immediately the emotion would come out, and we react, and we connect that with our emotion, and that's why we find it very difficult to let go. So now that you see how the mind works, okay, you see how the mind works, and how no matter, don't forget, nature, situations, nature, people, we are part of nature, by the way. We are part of nature. Everything is very chaotic and very unpredictable. This is the phenomena of nature. That's the phenomena. So it is impossible for us to put everything in a box based on our perception. Because why? We are being unrealistic. So when we truly understand and embrace that, regardless of how smart or how sharp we think we are, there will always be a blind spot. There will always be a blind spot. And we will always forget that nature is very chaotic. Nature is very disappointing. The phenomena of nature, is very disappointing. There are good days. You see, we even call them their good days, their bad days. Some people go, oh, the sun is up, wonderful. And for some of us, like, oh God, the sun. Oh, let's hide in the shade. So it's the same sun, but we perceive it differently. Some positively, some negatively. So no right, no wrong. That's my point. The sun is the sun. So it's how we react. So when we truly understand that situations happened, people behave the way they behave, and no right, no wrong. Yeah, they can be very damaging, but we always have control of how we choose to react. And when we understand how the human mind works, we will start to empathize when people hurl, a lot of harsh words and do a lot of things that will make us suffer. Because deep down, like I said, the last few times, because deep down, it is a manifestation of how much suffering they're going through internally. How much? They actually suffer so much that the only thing they know how to do, that they know how to relate to, is to be nasty. That is their comfort zone. Okay, we may not be able to relate to it, but that's how the human mind works. That's how it works. There's no why, that's how it works. Just like us, how we're always reliving from the past. Look at our fears. Some people will say, why can't you let go? It's just, it's just water. Why can't you go in and swim? You just have that phobia and you just don't know why. There's no why. Fear is fear. It's just what you're afraid of. Insecurity is insecurity. It's just a matter of what it is that you're insecure of. It's all the same. Attachment is the same. Some people can, I used to say, why can't you let go? Why can't you let go of this? Why can't you let go of that? It's so easy. You see, because I'm being presumptuous. And my teacher always says, JP, attachment is attachment. Just like how you're so attached to a certain thing, that attachment is the strength, or that how the level of your attachment, it's the same as their level of that attachment. To you, that particular thing may be easy for you to let go, and vice versa. So, let's not be too presumptuous here and say, hey, why is it that you cannot let go? It's so easy. See, what we have to take a step back. We're being very judgmental and we're very presumptuous here, because attachment is attachment, regardless of what shapes and form it takes. Yeah. So when we understand all this, and when we meditate, we actually think about the discussions that we've had, and then we see how we apply it to our fears and inadequacy, and whatever it is that you want to work on, and you start have a good look at it, a lot of things will start to make sense for you, and then it's all about acceptance. Accepting it, and once you truly accept it, that's where you don't even have to fake it. All that baggage just goes just like that. It's a shift in the mind. It's a shift, and that's what we're looking for. You see, a lot of times self-help books say, focus on a positive, but you know what? I can't help it, because these emotions keep arising. I cannot help it. I just can't help it. So focusing on a positive is good, but work needs to be done by first studying and applying that knowledge into whatever it is that you need to work on. It's like you're sick. So let's say if you have the flu and you know that you have to take certain medication because you studied, well, of course, in this case, you go to see a doctor, and the doctor says, okay, take this medication, and you go, okay, so that's the new knowledge that you have. So you have to take that medicine, otherwise nothing's going to work. So same thing with healing your emotional baggage. You may understand it intellectually, but if we don't take the doses of it and we apply the medicine into the sickness, into the body, into the mind, if we don't take it in, we are not going to heal. We're not going to heal. So if we want to heal, well, focus on that. When you do that, people are going to go, oh, they're so courageous of you. Well, courage is about not focusing on your fear. So it's a natural byproduct. So instead of focusing on courage, which is a byproduct, I will focus on something that is more constructive. That is, if you want that bad enough, heal. If you want that bad enough, apply it. Focus on that. So that's why, again, focus on the intention. It's it is a lot easier to focus on that intention, and everything else will fall in place. Yeah, does that make sense? I think we have more questions here. Lai Hing says, consciousness for me means the ability to reflect and to consider the options I have and to make a conscious decision on how I want to proceed. Okay, thank you very much for clarifying. Sharon, I agree with you, JP. People keep saying to forgive and forget, but how can we forget something? Whoops. How can we forget something sad, traumatic, painful, right? Your advice to let go is much better. Letting go, it's easy to move on and heal. Yeah, but you see, a lot of us struggle when we say let go because we just can't help it. That feeling of hurt, that feeling of guilt, disappointment, whatever it is that we're feeling, it's still there. So if it's still there, that's where we need to have that operation, cut it open, and really take a good look at the mind. But of course, we need to be prepared with the medicine. And what's the medicine? The knowledge, which I just shared with you. And take a good look. And that's what therapists do. Therapists will actually walk you through, and therapists will give you suggestions. These suggestions are basically knowledge for us to internalize and have a good look. And understand the phenomena of how things work, how the human mind works. And naturally, you will let go. You don't even have to fake it. It's gone. It's out of your system. Thankful for ointment and medicines for my skin allergy from Annette. Hi Annette, morning. Thankful for telecommunication so that I can call my parents easy to check on them, especially during this period. Oh, that's very nice, Annette. Jay says, how can we forget if it is repeating? You can never forget, like I say. You will never forget, but you can now choose to react positively or neutrally. Let me repeat, we cannot control people and how they behave, and we cannot control situations. But we can always control ourselves and how we react. Yeah, it's much simpler. Yiling says, meditation frees the mind for contemplation and subsequently truly accepting whatever emotional baggage we carry. Meditation is a method of focusing. It's basically learning to focus. And that's it. So it frees the mind for contemplation, yes, because now that you have better focus, then you will be able to dissect and go deep down where that emotion is coming from, or if it's not about emotion, if it is about solving certain situations, yes, you'll be able to, even if you want to have a better understanding of your project, whatever project that you're working on, you have a much clearer mind to be able to take a good look at your project and what needs to be done, definitely. And then he says, subsequently truly accepting whatever emotional baggage we carry. Well, yes, because you have Yiling, because you have, applied the knowledge of how the human mind works and how people's mind, human mind as in the people's mind work, and how nature works, and you truly understand and you truly embrace that, you will a lot of your emotional baggage will just be gone like that. It's like a kid just comes to you and slap you, as compared to if an adult friend comes and slap you, and you don't hold a grudge on the kid, but you hold a grudge on this adult. Why is that? Because our projection or our judgment tells us that, hey, well, a kid is still very young. They don't have the maturity yet, so it's okay, we forgive. No big deal. But just because this person is supposed to be an adult, they look like an adult, they are an adult, but they behave like a child. But you see, we don't forgive that person because our judgment says you should behave your age, or you should behave whatever your judgment is. You see that that's our fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He or she may look like an adult, but for all you know, the maturity is just like a child. So what's not to forgive? What's not to forgive? So because we understand that, we go, okay, you know what? There are more important things in life than to just hold on to this. Yeah, so we just let go. I mean, there's nothing to even debate about. It's very natural. It's very easy. Yeah. So yes, Eling. So whatever emotional baggage we carry, yes, you will subsequently truly accept, and it'll be gone immediately. Hannah says we cannot let go because deep inside we are feeling fear. Deep inside we cannot let go. There are many reasons why you cannot let go. It is because we hold on to the past reaction of, and because we reacted, so usually we are emotionally hurt from that experience. And because we're usually hurt or we suffered, there's a fear there. There's a fear there. Okay? So the reaction comes again from wrong experiences leading to wrong perception, and then we react. Okay? And then what makes it worse is we choose to react to it. We choose to react, even though we perceive it as wrong, you see? So now that we understand that, wait a minute, our perception is neither right or wrong, it's just our perception, because there will always be a blind spot. Our level of awareness is not there yet whereby we can actually see the entire situation as it is. And again, no matter how chaotic or how disappointing the situation or the person is, that is the phenomena of nature. That's it. If a hurricane comes and destroys all the trees here, yes, it's very unfortunate. What grudge is there to hold? Because that's the law of nature. That's the law of nature. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. We just have to go with the flow. Yeah, so Hannah, yeah. Fear is part of it, but most importantly is because of the wrong perception. The wrong perception, and then we react as a result. We choose to react because we latch on to the wrong perception. And that's why it's very difficult for us to let go. Hi, morning, Cat Steven. Lily, I think it's a matter of accepting things or situations with people. There will be a lot of pain, but the more we accept, the more pain will become lesser. Definitely. Because when we understand the law of nature, there's nothing to not accept. Because the more we don't accept, the more suffering will arise. So again, these are our choices. Are we accepting reality for what it is, or are we focused on our version of reality? That's the key. Are we focused on our version of reality, or are we accepting reality as it is? That's the question we should ask ourselves. Okay? So I think time is almost up. I will read the last comment here by Kirsten. Kirsten says, by being genuinely grateful every day, we will naturally be positive about life. By understanding this karma, we will be able to embrace whatever happened with an open heart. We will forgive them in order to forgive ourselves. When we're able to do that, we will be naturally happy, positive, and some inner peace achieved. Well, yes, Kirsten, it's because you believe in karma. So for those who do not believe in karma, there are other ways to look at it, like how I just explained. Yeah, but definitely that's a very good way to see it. Yeah, Kirsten? Okay, I think time is up. We have gone past our time. I hope you have benefited from our sharing today. There's a few more questions that Yiman wrote, and I will continue that tomorrow again. If you do have more questions, now that we are at the 25-minute threshold, more things will arise, and I will see how it goes. Perhaps I will start doing a little bit of contemplative meditation after the 25-minute single-pointed meditation, and but I will just do something that's lighter, The reason why I don't want to do too deep is because I don't know your mental capacity right now. Because if some of you are on medication for your mental health, I would not advise that you do contemplative meditation, because it may trigger something that you may not be able to control. Yeah, so we can do a little bit. That's why I usually do contemplative meditation with you guys in the meditation room. Yeah, so that I can actually see your reaction and I can actually help you along the way. So there is a little bit of risk there because we will be opening up a can of worms. Okay, so I'll leave it to your discretion. I'll leave it to your discretion whether or not you are able to do it. But if you don't want to do it, you can just watch the process. Okay, let me stress, if you're on certain medication for your mental health, for your mental well-being, I would advise that you do not participate in the contemplative meditation. You can watch and you can observe, and that is good enough. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a great day. Today I have a very enjoyable session with all of you, and for your friends who you think will benefit from our session, do ask them to catch up. They can watch the first week so that of our session, so that they can understand the basics of meditation, and then they can catch up from there. So have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Malaysian time sharp. Take care.